for Thursday, the 6th of February. This is Force 13, Australia Oceania Channel. And other than the developing weather over here on the east coast of Australia, the Biometeorology's Tropical Cyclone Warning Centre in Perth, Western Australia, continues to monitor the development of what is most likely going to be Tropical Cyclone Dampier. Here's the latest on the tropical low. It's expected to develop into a cyclone off the West Kimberley coast today. The Pilbara coast can expect gales from later Friday, and a severe cyclone impact is probable on Saturday. They're looking at a Category 3 system. At this point in time, we don't know whether it will be a high range Cat 3 bordering on Cat 4. However, watch zone is Wallal to Onslow, including Port Hedland, Karratha, Dampier and Onslow. There are no warning areas at this point in time. And details of the tropical low at 2 a.m. local time. Sustained winds in the centre of 45 kilometres an hour with gusts to 85 kilometres an hour, located within 55 kilometres at 16.8 degrees south, 121.5 degrees east. This is estimated to be 150 kilometres north-northwest of Broome and 160 kilometres west-southwest of Cape Leveque. The tropical low is currently tracking west at 15 kilometres an hour. During Friday, the cyclone is forecast to intensify as it slows down and then turns south and begins its track towards the Pilbara coast. Gales are forecast to develop along the Pilbara coast between Wallal Downs and Dampier, including Port Hedland during Friday, possibly extending west to Onslow overnight Friday. Destructive winds with wind gusts to 150 kilometres an hour may develop overnight Friday as the cyclone approaches the coast, increasing further on Saturday near the cyclone's centre. Abnormally high tides could see serious flooding at the coast between Dampier and Wallal, also on Saturday. Heavy rain is likely to cause flooding in the Pilbara and Gascoyne as the system moves inland over the weekend. And the Bureau also has a flood watch in place. And on the screen it's a look at the accumulated precipitation. It's from 10 a.m. through to 2200 hours tomorrow. This is for the Western Australia region. We'll have more later on that one. And the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre, their percentages remain high for the Invest 92 tropical low to become a tropical cyclone. However, the Biometeorology continues to issue the warnings. Brisbane is currently under a severe thunderstorm warning, and we'll be looking at that later on. And here's the 24-hour shear tendency. The 850 millibar vorticity, the vorticity is strengthening for the tropical low, and keeping an eye on Invest 91P over there in the Solomon Islands region. The upper level divergence is a little bit healthy where 91P is. We'll also provide information on that at a later hour, and the wind shear. And here's some tracks on the tropical system. And in addition to the deepening tropical low, Biometeorology New South Wales also yesterday issued a severe weather warning for heavy rainfall. It remains in place for the northern rivers, the mid-north coast, parts of the northern tableland forecast districts. Coastal trough to bring heavy rain to northeastern New South Wales. Rainfall is expected to increase along the northern New South Wales coast during today as a low pressure trough deepens in the area. The trough is expected to linger near the coast and in the longer term gradually shift southwards during Friday and over the weekend, increasing rainfall along central and southern parts of the coast and the adjacent ranges. Intense rainfall is also possible for some areas with this system. Heavy rainfall may lead to flash flooding, riverine flooding also possible for parts of the northern rivers, mid-north coast, eastern parts of the northern tableland forecast districts from today. The location of the heaviest falls will be determined by the movement and strength of the coastal trough and by where thunderstorms occur. It's most likely that the heaviest rainfall will be a focus about the northern rivers, northern parts of the mid-north coast today, shifting a little south to be over the mid-north coast during Friday. The Bureau also has a flood watch in place and locations under the severe weather warning at this stage: Lismore, Grafton, Goffs Harbour, Port Macquarie, Taree and Torigo. On the weekend there is potential for heavy rainfall along parts of the central and or southern coast, adjacent ranges as the system shifts its focus southwards. The situation continues to be monitored and any warnings will be updated if heavy rainfall for these areas becomes likely. The Bureau also has a hazardous surf warning in place for the Hunter, Sydney, Illawarra, Batemans and Eden Coast, and they also have a strong wind warning for the Byron and Goffs Coast and a similar one for Friday. Now we have a look at the 12-hour and 24-hour rainfall outlook from the Bureau of Meteorology. The Bureau of Meteorology has finalised the flood warning for the Byron and Sherwell rivers. Initial flood warning remains in place for the Mary River. Rainfall scales on the right hand side of the screen, and repeating: a severe thunderstorm warning for southeast Queensland for parts of Hedland City, that's to the south east of Brisbane and Brisbane City. Being heavy showers and a couple of thunderstorms developing over the Brisbane area. We will continue to bring the latest information, and this is the GFS accumulated precipitation outlook.
Thank you for watching this production of Force 13. For more information about Force 13, you can check us out on all of our outlets. Our website, force13.com, where we are overhauling the website and writing new articles for your reading pleasure. We're also on YouTube, keyword Force 13. You're probably there already, good chance of that. If you are, hit that like and subscribe button to keep getting updates like this one coming to your mailbox. We're also on Facebook, keyword Force 13, where we post our updates, and keep an eye out for our live coverage on there as well. And we're on Twitter, keyword Force 13. And if you want to rock our colors like Nathan Foy here, you can go to our store available at store.force13.com, or you can contribute to the project directly by way of the Patreon. More information about patronage and the privilege you can get from patronage can be found at patreon.com/Force13, and you can reach out to us on Skype at Force13, or to me directly on Discord at TRIN extension 1375, or you can join our server with our new link at discord.gg/Force13.